Hey mama, so today we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk about what a personal stylist is and what a personal stylist can do for you. So stay tuned. Build it up for the mamas, right? All right, guys. All right, mama, so thank you so much again for clicking on this video. Again, if you don't already know me, my name is Treese of Simone Lynette Styles, and I am a personal stylist. So I help mamas of color, postpartum mamas to reclaim their identities and live their lives authentically and passionately through personal style. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. The body shape series talked about that, how to style blazers, some of the top 6 postpartum styles and garments that you should have. And look, y'all, I got this new sign and I saw it and I fell in love. I was like, oh, that's me. It says, I'm nicer when I like my outfit. Yeah, that speaks truth, doesn't it? I just had to plug that in real quick. But again, thank you so much for being a part of this community. And today we're just gonna talk about what a personal stylist is and what we do. All right, so first off, what a personal stylist is a stylist, right? A fashion stylist who or wardrobe stylist. There's so many interchangeable names, but specifically a personal stylist works with everyday people, okay? You don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to be a model. You don't have to be on the runway show, on the red carpets, or none of that to have a personal stylist, okay? So personal stylist who works with everyday people, I'm talking about you and me. We work together to overall help you accomplish your goals through personal style, okay? So what exactly is personal style? I think that every person has their own definition of what personal style means to them, because none of us look exactly the same. We don't think exactly the same. We don't dress exactly the same. And so some things may speak to us in the way that we dress that may not speak to someone else. So your personal style, though, overall is going to carry, whether we like it or not, some judgments, okay? So depending on like your career path or maybe even your lifestyle, and sometimes even the different hats that we wear, we may have to dress accordingly, okay? So even if you're someone, like for an example, a nurse, and you may have to wear scrubs on a daily, so the way that your personal style comes off may not exactly fit who you are when you are not at work, right? Because you're wearing different hats. So you wearing scrubs all day in the office or wherever you are in the medical field to go out with your girls next week on a Saturday night, like you're gonna look totally different. So you still have to be able to show your personal style, even if you have something like a uniform that you have to wear to work on a day-to-day basis. So to me, personal style is when you own the clothes you wear with complete confidence and it aligns with your personality, your values, and your aesthetic. And so sometimes even throughout the years, your personal style is gonna change, right? It's gonna change from who you were at 20 to who you are at 30 to who you are at 40, and so on, because we do grow and we do change paths sometimes, and we also, you know, our values sometimes change. Even minor personality traits may also change, excuse me. And so with that, your personal style can also grow with who you are. So since your personal style is always evolving and then growing with you, and I know sometimes we even take some steps back, right? Like we look and we be like, ooh, I look completely different from how I used to look. And sometimes that meter may not go up, but it may be going down, right? Because we lose ourselves. We get caught up in whatever lifestyle that we have, whatever career we may have. You know, motherhood is and my main thing anyway, which is why I help mamas to accomplish things through their personal style, because you get into motherhood mode and you wearing that hat, and that's a hat that is not easy to take off, you know, and it's glued to your head basically because you're always in mama mode. Okay. So now I just want to kind of get into some of the top reasons or ways that a personal stylist can help you even in your everyday life. So here's the first thing, okay? I feel like I keep saying so. But number one, a personal stylist will help you learn your body and your body type inside and out, and how to dress your body accordingly, okay? So as I say that word again, with a personal stylist or working with a personal stylist, right? Have you ever heard people talk about, again, like how I had the body shape series, people talk about, oh, you're a triangle, or you're inverted triangle, or you're a rectangle, you're a square, you know, we're giving all of these shapes and you have no idea what we're talking about, okay? So those shapes don't really encompass every single woman on this planet. So I don't want you to feel like you don't fit in that box, because it shouldn't be necessarily just one box, but it is kind of like a guideline to help you in how you dress, okay? So when you are working with this personal stylist 101, we're able to help you not only set that guide, but to also break the box, right? And break that mold that you only fit in this certain box and you can only wear this particular type of clothing, when the truth is you can break free of those things when you're working with the personal stylist, because we're able to guide you on what looks good on your body, what you should be showing up and wearing according to whatever occasion that it is that you're going for. Plus, we're there to help meet a lot of your goals in the style department, and dressing your body accordingly and knowing what works well for your body is one of those main. One of the next reasons it is that a personal stylist will help you save time, okay? And to me, I don't know about you, but time is the most valuable thing that we have on this earth, right? Even outside of money, because time, longevity, I mean, you can never get that back, right? So how a personal stylist can help you save time is because once you work with a personal stylist, and again, we give you exactly what works for your body, even down to the colors that fit well with your skin tone, as well as the shapes of clothing, as well as what actually feels good on you, fabric wise and things like that. Once your closet is together, you won't have to sit up there and think about what you're gonna wear. You don't have to keep going back to that same outfit that you've been wearing time and time again. You will now have pieces in your closet that are going to speak volumes to you. Like every piece in your closet, you should be in love with. You hear me? Like you should love every piece in your closet, because you're gonna be the one that's wearing it, and it needs to feel good on you inside and out. So a personal stylist is gonna help you save time, because you won't be sitting up there twiddling your thumbs about what you're gonna wear to work tomorrow. All right, so one of the next reasons that I have for you is that a personal stylist will help you be you. will help you be you, okay? I know that, you know, we have our extroverted people and we have our introverted people, and then there's people in between, to be honest. So when I say that, it's going to help you be you, because sometimes we get caught up in our own shyness, or we get into our own shell, or we're so used to being so loud and out there that sometimes our clothing ends up reflecting what we don't want it to say, if that makes sense, right? Because I'm kind of like all over the place right now. Excuse my stuffiness. But like, you may need to project something that speaks volumes, but you as a person, you're not that loud person, right? Like, you're not just out there in front of their face. You shy. You don't really want to talk to a whole lot of people, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but you also want to look like you got it all under control, right? So even if you don't have that extroverted personality type, now I'm just using it as an example, but even if you don't have that extroverted personality, still the way that you dress can also help you feel more comfortable in the fact that you are an introvert, but you're okay with that because you still get the attention even without necessarily having people all in front of you, all in front of your face, always talking to you. You're still able to hold that power just by being you in the clothes that you wear. So working with me as a personal stylist, I'm just gonna kind of take you through the timeline, right, in general. So the first thing we have is the meeting, or the consultation, as some people will call it too. And that's when we just meet together, we converse. I ask you questions and to find out really who you are and what your goals are in style, but also in life, okay? Because at the end of the day, the style is just a tool to get you to where you want to be. So we all just need to learn how to use the tool accordingly in order to get the things that we really desire in our life, okay? So after we have our consultation, you know, and we're both in alignment to move forward, then I give you some work to do. Now, I laugh when I say work because a lot of people don't really think about also the mindset behind style, the psychology and things of that nature. They just think, oh, it's cute, I'm gonna put it on, or I look like a drag, but who cares kind of thing. But I have to put you to work too, okay? So we're working together. This is not a, I'm gonna do everything for you and then you show up with your wham, gam, bam together self. But we are working together because you have to improve and we have to keep you flowing on the goodness of the style tip, okay? So after I give you some work to do, some things to help you out, that will also help me out in getting to know you, then we're gonna go through and do a closet edit, okay? So I don't want you to get all scared and fearful of a closet edit. A closet edit just means I want to go through and your closet, right? And I want to see what your routine is like when you are getting dressed. I also want to see some of your pieces that you do have that could be like some very nice, impeccable pieces that we just need to find different ways to incorporate in your wardrobe, okay? So doing the closet edit is not only going to get your closet organized and clean, but it's also going to open up the idea or the reality of what you do when you are getting dressed. Once we complete our closet edit, now we're gonna go into our style discovery, right? So really they go hand in hand because I can pretty much discover your style based on the items that are in your wardrobe. But once we do that style discovery, and a great tool to use for that is Pinterest, just to kind of pin some things on what speaks to you. But then having you try on a lot of those clothes during your closet edit that you already have will help us discover exactly what your style is. And then once we do that, I go home, I do a wonderful mood board for you in my studio, and in between time, we'll always be communicating on what fits well for you. So when I present that mood board to you, you know if it's like hitting the hammer on the head. Is that what it's called? I messed that up. But anyway, you know what I mean. So you're gonna know if that speaks 100% to you. And once we have that mood board established and you and I are both like, yes, this is working, this is where we're going, then we will plan our shopping trip together. That's the fun part, right? Now we're out shopping, right? We're shopping, we're matching things, we're putting things together, we're trying on things, okay? Trying on your clothes. That is like my big pet peeve when people don't try on their clothes. I mean, like, how? Like, how do you not try on your clothes? Like, how do you know for sure it's gonna fit? Anyway, don't take me down that rabbit hole. But so once we go shopping together, you purchase the items that are going to work for you and your style, and your personality, as well as your goals and where you want to be. Then I'm gonna actually take those clothes back with me to my styling studio, and I am going to style your clothes, right? So when I'm talking about styling your clothes, I'm not just talking about shirt, pants, jacket. No, I am styling, full on styling your clothes so you can get the full picture of what you're gonna wear. So I am styling accessories. I am also styling shoes. I also am a licensed cosmetologist, for those of you who don't know. So I also know makeup and I know hair too. Like, I am doing the full bang for you, okay? I am styling you from head to toe, okay? So I do that at my studio, and then the big drum roll happens at the fitting, okay? Now I take all of those clothes back with me. We have this beautiful fitting with you. Not gonna say exactly where it is or the whole details about it, but I'll also be incorporating a lot of the things that you already have in your closet too. So that way, when you do your fitting, you know exactly what works for you, okay? You know exactly how this outfit is going to fit you, exactly how makeup and even hair is gonna incorporate with that too, because you should use those things as accessories as well. And so that fitting is gonna really be the event, okay? That is the main event for you and I to see all of these things come together at the fitting. Now, after the fitting, I know we're coming to a close, okay? But I will also have a lookbook for you, okay? So I know some of us, we are visual people and we need to see what went with what when we was trying it on. You know, when you get these clothes home, you confused. You like, did this go with this or did that go with that? I don't know. I don't remember. So the lookbook is going to be there for you to help you do that. Excuse my son, y'all. Anyway, these kids. Anyway, I was on the road. I was telling you about that lookbook, okay? So your lookbook is gonna have it all together, all laid out for you. Kind of like going to the catalog. Like, that's the outfit I want right there. You ever went window shopping and you saw a mannequin with a full fit on and you like, oh, I want all of it. I want everything that she has on. That's what your lookbook is gonna do for you. So now that we're coming to the close of 2022, and we're rolling into 2023. I mean, first off, can you even believe that we're rolling into 2023? Time is just like, whew, I mean, it's gone, right? But as we roll into 2023, I really want to give you guys something to really consider. Give you something to consider. Your personal style could be the one thing that is holding you back from that breakthrough. I mean, you have done everything else, or maybe you haven't tried anything, and this could be your stepping stone to propel your life forward. Like, people underestimate really the tool of style, to be honest. You know, like we all have to get dressed every single day. So why not look good and feel good too? And I know that sounds so cliche, but the truth is we dress according to how we feel. Like some days I can wake up and be ready to, whew, I look good today, girl. I feel real good. So I am going to go out and put on my flyest outfit possible. And I'm going to go out there and I'm going to work that thing. And I get all the attraction, and everything that I desire is falling right into place just because of what I had on. So I want you to really consider hiring a personal stylist. And again, if I am the person that you are looking for and we match together, you can definitely find me on my website at SimoneLynetteStyles.com. You can also find me on Instagram under Simone Lynette Styles. I'm also on Pinterest under Simone Lynette Styles. And of course, YouTube, Simone Lynette. So make sure that you comment below. Let me know what you think, how you feel, if you had anything to resonate with you or to really just pop out and speak to you about this video, or anything, period. Just let me know. You know, I have no problem with conversing and having conversations with mamas, and you know, we got to get it together. You know, we can't have these kids be taking our whole life, okay? We gotta look good too, okay? So make sure, again, that you like this video, you subscribe to me here, you also follow me on Instagram, and you follow me on Pinterest, and we grow this community. You can send me a DM on Instagram. You can also go to my website, again, at SimoneLynetteStyles.com. You can send me a message on there, and we can begin the process of you hiring me as your personal stylist. All right, y'all, enjoy the end of this year, this season, okay? And let's get it together for 2023. I'm nicer when I like my outfit. All right, y'all, I'm out. Build it up for the mamas, right? All right, guys.